There's a little piece. There it goes. Alright. Make sure it's... Okay, something is stopping me from getting this down in here. Guys, this is just part of it. And you just gotta finagle these little cables. There it goes. I had a cable up underneath it. Okay. Alright, so now once it's in there, we are going to go ahead and put the screws back in. There's 4 screws on that side to put the printhead back in. This right here is where it's handy to have the magnification, or I'm sorry, the magnet tip on your screwdriver. Even if mine is kind of starting to wear out, you're going to just kind of hold it fingertip tight. Don't crank down on it. And when you do this, you're going to go catty corner. And again, fingertip tight. And you see it saw that kind of pop that back down in there. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't get in a hurry. Take your time. Make sure you get each piece in as it needs to be. Okay. Alright, so that part is all ready to go. Okay, so now we gotta take this piece, take that tape off. This piece right here will literally make you insane. So make sure you just go ahead and tape it out of your way, because I promise you, you're going to say some ugly words. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to, do you remember we taped around this so that our connector stayed nice and clean. And now we're putting in this piece right here. And again, it's the same thing. You're going to take this, the connector's over here, and you're just going to pop it in there. Okay, slides right in. Now this piece right here can kind of be a little bit tricky to get in because you have to get up under. You have to put this side over here up under because there's just where that screw is right there. You've got to set this down in there. This has to come around. I think I stuck that. I think I twisted that. Hang on. Alright, so. Nope, I had it right. It looked like I had it twisted, but I guess I didn't. Once again, you just gotta sit here and kind of finagle with this. The way that they have it in here is just kind of astounding, really. You'll see how it's all crimped up, and you're just gonna gotta work with it until you get it back down in here. Try not to crimp it anymore than what they had it. You're just going to keep fiddling with it. You can pull, if you have too much and you think you actually pulled this little white cable, it's right here on the outside. Just kind of pull it back. If there's too much excess and it's getting in your way, just kind of pull it back. Down underneath it. Where's my little hook? Here it is. I use my little hook tool. And kind of catch it back here. Pull it up. It's trying to go up underneath instead of laying flush. There it goes. Aha. Okay. And you're going to put this down. Why is this not clicking back into place? There it goes. That's because I didn't have it pushed down right. Okay. And you can see it clicks back down into place like this. You can see the little screw holes. It goes here, and the other one's of course over here, and you got to push it down to get it in there. So we're just going to keep jacking with this. This one is normally my easy printer. I have another one over there that is a nightmare when you're doing this. Okay, alright, so it's in there. And now we're going to screw it down into place. And sometimes you think it's not in there right, and then you put the screws in and it just lays perfect. Alright, so I'm going to slide this all the way back over here. What did I just do with my screw? Oh, there it is. I'm going to scooch y'all back just a little bit because I need the camera's kind of right in to be. Not even close. I'm gonna drop the screw, but that's okay. That's why we have this handy dandy magnet. I'm just gonna come in here. Oop. Caught the screw. It's kind of hard to see because you have to put the screw down here, but then you have to bend down to actually see the hole up underneath here. So it's a little bit of a tight space and it's kind of a pain. Let me see. I'm trying to, and I don't have the light angled best for me. I have it angled so that y'all can see better on the camera. I got it that time. Alright, it's in. Woohoo! Almost done. Alright, so pull this back over. Okay, here's our little snapping piece, and you'll be able to tell which way it goes because of the little knobs. It goes this way. Alright, and it just snaps down in here. And it is sometimes a really tight fit, and you heard it snap. Okay. And now we need the upper cover. This piece right here. You can't see that. So it's this piece right here, and it just slides right in to here. And it should snap. There it goes. Let everything snap, click into place. And then there's two screws. And you actually need the bigger screwdriver for these. I'm going to do the one at the far end. And again, fingertip tight. that in my path. Fingertip tight, and make sure that all these lines are together like they're supposed to be. There's a little plastic piece that kind of keeps the lines all together. Right. Oops, sorry, y'all weren't seeing any of that. Right, so this is, you have a plastic piece here, a little plastic piece here, and that's just kind of what you use to keep your lines all snug and together. One other thing that you can do, because sometimes after you've done this, your lines will kind of go and start kind of be a little droopy, and they may touch the top of your print while it's printing, which will just, of course, infuriate you. So, and Danny Blue painter's tape as always, you're just going to kind of fold it over, sticky side out, and where this is, you're going to push your print head. That way you can see exactly how much line you have. And you're going to put this up against the back here, and then you're going to press your cables to it. Hold it for just a few seconds, and bam. And now you see there's no sag in your cables, so that way it does not hurt anything. Make sure you use a little bitty piece of tape, because you don't want to lock your print head, and it goes all the way this way, and it slides all the way this way, so everything's good. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to. Alright, so that's it. That is an hour-long video of how to clean your print head and put it back in. And so, as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I am happy to answer questions and help you out in any way that I can. Cleaning your print head is a vital part of the maintenance on your DTF printer. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not. You saw firsthand how much ink and stuff was down under all of this. And I just noticed that. Oh, they're fine. Never mind. Thought I had them in there too tight. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not a vital part. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't need to do maintenance every single day on your printer, because yes, you do. It is super important. Maintenance is, your preventative action, and you always want to try to prevent an issue rather than having to correct it later. And these printers, this XP15000, it's not an expensive printer. I think right now the price on them is like right at $400. It used to be $350, and they've gone up to $400 now. So they're not a super expensive printer, but do you really want to be replacing your printer every month or so, instead of just doing the maintenance on it? So if you need me, you can reach me at my email, sassyvinylhtv@gmail.com, or you can reach me via my website at southernsassvinyl.com, and that is where I do sell the converted printers, the XP15000 and the L1800. I also sell transfers, vinyl, digital designs, and a few other things. Thank y'all so much.